So about 11 years ago was the first time that I said I would be working in Bali. And it was the first time that I had left my ex, and I was in a pretty low place. And some friends of mine back then were on a bender and they had a trip planned to Bali for the following week. And it was probably about 3 o'clock in the morning, and they thought, Sarah, you have to come with us. I'm like, I had no money. I had the cafe at this stage. Like, I literally was dead broke. And so they jumped online and they bought me a ticket. And they said, I'll pay for everything. We've already got the villa. You can just have one of the extra rooms. Anyway, it was a great idea that night. And then the day after, I'm like, what the fuck did we do? I've got a bloody business to run. But anyway, I ended up just closing for a week so that I could go to Bali because I needed it. I was not in a very good place at that time. And that was the first time that I came to Bali, and I had an awesome week. And I remember meeting one of their friends, and because they were, one of them actually worked as a surf instructor for quite a long time. So he sort of, knew a lot of the expats and so a lot of the locals and that too. And I remember meeting this guy that was just living there full time, and he'd just take surf charters out. And it was just so cruising. And I'm like, fuck. Like, this is what life should be about, And I said to myself, I am going to figure out a way to work in Bali, to live in Bali. But for me, like, I got back and obviously my brain just went to everything that I knew. So I was like, oh, what business could I start? Could I start a juice bar or a cafe over there or a breakfast bar? Thinking of all the things that, I was good at. And obviously that idea died, things changed, life happened. And then I find myself sitting here 11 years later, currently living in Bali and working in Bali, but I'm working from what you're watching me on right now at my computer. And it's just one of those moments where it's like pinch me moment that I dreamt about this happening. Nothing happened the way that I thought it was going to happen, but it did happen, and here I am. And I think it's just, being able to trust in, if you really, really, really want something so badly and you think about it constantly, it will eventually happen. You just can't expect to control how it happens. Anyway, have a good one.